bakers. I am making this video because I found out something new and it's astonishing, and I know that many of you have expressed concerns about the waste of flour in making a starter. And I saw something, I think Friday, where a lady said, I think it was on YouTube, you need 1 tablespoon of flour, 1 tablespoon of water in a small jar. You never discard anything. Each day you just add another tablespoon of flour, another tablespoon of water, mix it up, cover it, wait till the next day, and you just keep doing that. And by the 5th day, 6 days, something like that, it will be doubling, tripling in size. I am on the 3rd day, and you know it's not ready to use. Oh, because it smells awful. It really smells terrible. But I am just going to add 1 tablespoon of flour and 1 tablespoon of water to this. And I'll put my rubber band down to show where it's at. I started out in this, but it was rising up pretty well. So if you didn't know better based on the smell, you'd probably think it was good to use, but it smells so awful. I wouldn't use it for discard pancakes or crackers or anything else. The thing is that you're not discarding. You're just going to do this for a few days, 5 or 6 days maybe, until it smells good and rising well and has lots of bubbles. And this thing has been bubbling up. I'm shocked. I never dreamt you could do it with so little. And I use grams for everything, so it was really odd to me to just add a tablespoon of water and a tablespoon of flour. But you never throw anything out. So I thought I would show you what I've been doing. Tablespoon of water. And I'm using bread flour. I've added a little bit of wheat, a little more than a tablespoon of flour, because I'm using about half a tablespoon of wheat flour, because it is thin. And my belief is that if it's thin and runny, it's feeding on everything you're putting in it, and it needs more flour. So I'm adding a little more. I just stir it, and I'm going to show you this. I'm just going to keep doing this for maybe 5 or 6 days. And I will come back and do a video when I think it's ready to use for baking. But for all of you bakers out there, bread makers and stuff, that wanted to make sourdough but didn't want to waste the flour, here's the answer. You don't have to. And I'm sure lots of people knew this. I didn't. I don't know why I didn't. The recipe I got from the Tartine sourdough cookbook and from Brian Lagerstrom said 100 grams of water, 100 grams of flour, throw out all but 25 grams. So yeah, that was a lot of wasted flour over the course of 2 or 3 weeks. This is no waste. By the time you get done with this, you're going to have a fully usable starter, and you will have enough left over to put in your fridge and enough to make 11. So you'll have a starter, and you never discard anything. So there you have it. That's all I'm going to do. I got my rubber band down to show where I'm starting, and this is probably 5 tablespoons in. And from the beginning, there was such a tiny bit. I thought it was going to dry up the first day because there was so little in it, but it didn't. And the next day I added, and the next day, I think yesterday, I put it in the proofing box because it was getting chilly here. But I realized last night that I probably should just take it out if I wasn't going to feed it again. So this is my feeding. It's 1:30 in the afternoon on Monday. I think by Thursday or Friday, this will be ready to bake. So, wow, who knew? Okay, I just thought I'd bring you this exciting news. Exciting for me. Okay, happy baking, everybody.